Yeah. Oh, my parents have Model X, so.
I see. Okay. The newer refresh or?
New refresh, yoke and everything.
Oh, I had the yoke. I took it off.
I love the yoke.
I'm actually texting Tesla support, right? You know, today to let them know that I want to get the yoke reinstalled.
Another 200 or what is it?
Well, it was when I went there last time for service, which I'm still having the same issue. There's a creak on that seat right there. You might hear when I'm going at slower speed. They told me it's 26 bucks to get it replaced. I'm like, really? I'm like, okay. Well, now it is saying that because it's a used part. Because I had it before I got this. I bought this from them, right? Which was $750 for this round steering wheel. They're saying, well, I have to. The technician might not do it. I might have to buy a new yoke. Like, I told the guy for a company that preaches, electric cars and things that's good for the environment. If I buy another part, that's not really good for it. What am I going to do with the other yoke?
Yeah.
So we're going back and forth with that, but I have this windshield crack here that I have to get fixed. That's why I'm taking it in on Friday. But it costs like $1,800 to get it.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Get it fixed.
Still under warranty? Because warranty's up to 50K?
No, that doesn't cover it under warranty. Let me give you some airbag that's a little high. It doesn't cover. You have to get it through your insurance. So that's what, if your parents let them know, I don't know what insurance company they have, but if you go with Allstate, that if you get full coverage, it covers the glass and everything like that. So tell them to get glass coverage, because Tesla, for some reason, they're so attracted to rocks. And this whole thing is glass. So if this breaks, it's a lot of money.
I was driving it yesterday, the other day, and heard a big rock hit somewhere. I was looking around, nothing chipped.
Okay. Or you can also buy it's a thing, I think you might even get it on Amazon, like it's a sealant, so it doesn't spread.
I see.
As soon as you hear a rock or something like that, just park your car, look, and just put that sealant there. It will not spread. It will just stay a little, that ding. That's better than
Is this plaid or is this long range?
What would you guess?
They look the same.
They are the same car pretty much.
Yeah, it's just the internals, like what's under us right now.
Yeah, just the extra motor pretty much.
Extra motor
and better brakes and stuff like that. But overall, it's the same car.
Yeah.
But this is the long range.
Okay.
It's a long range.
So I've driven this car.
You driven the long range Model S?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
We went to Dallas last year and we rented through Turo. And I drove it. That was the first ever interaction with the yoke. Because we took delivery of our car back in November.
Oh, the Model X.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Which one did your parents get?
Long range. My dad, he gets squeamish under intense speed anyways. Even when we're driving with him, I have to drive in chill.
Gotcha.
And he lowers the window just a tad. Speak of the devil right there.
That's them?
No.
Oh, that's the X right there.
That's the exact same thing, blue and...
Oh, the same one I have, the same color and everything.
Yeah.
That's the best.
We have the white seats though.
Oh yeah, that's the best combo. White seats is the best. The only thing is just to clean it.
Baby wipes.
Baby wipes. I do have baby wipes. I have it all over my car over here. I have it in the back there.
Baby wipes work wonders.
I do use that, but just for, I think the black, in terms of like cleaning was probably, like jean stains. I think overall after a couple of thousands of miles, you would be some green, blue stains on your white seats, right? And that'd be harder to get out.
I've been following since 2018, so I've heard everything.
Okay, so you were the one who educated your parents and everything, right?
What happened was my dad, one of his colleagues, he bought one. Like not consistent colleagues, like colleagues who comes every so often. He bought one. That was my first ever ride in one.
Okay. The Model X?
Yeah, it was a
and by the way, right now the car's driving itself. I don't know if you've experienced that.
Oh, we have the Beta, so.
Okay. Full set Beta,
we have the Beta, so
so you've experienced it for sure. It stopped right there for that person. You noticed that, right? I didn't do anything there. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, the Beta is insane. We have a really tight left turn by home, and it did it all by itself.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a tight left turn is in a huge turn, like main road,
right? Like
on a insane angle where you have to creep up quite a bit.
I mean, I made it do a U-turn.
Yeah.
Which was the first time, like, you just did a U-turn. That's crazy. You can do a lot of things great, but then it will mess up a lot of stuff that are simple. Like
I still like I basically have my hands on the yoke.
Yeah,
every
yeah.
time.
Like my hands are here, my feet are on top of the gas pedal, because most of the time it will stop instead of accelerating, right? So typically I have my feet right on top of the accelerator, because like it just slows down. Let's say a person, it just panics. Oh, a person, a human.
Yeah, it's very overcautious.
Yes, which is good. Yeah, but it's uncomfortable.
But in times when you want it to be faster, you're like, come on now.
Yeah, you come to a stop sign, it goes all the way to 0. Yeah. Before it starts moving, which is, I know the government forced them to do that. Yeah. I think NHTSA, right? Did that force them to?
Yeah, NHTSA and some.
Like right here, what should it do? Should they wait?
It should stop
and let these people cross, right? Pedestrians are crossing, right?
Jaywalking, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it is. It's just those are the variables. Yeah. That as a human driver, you have to pay attention to. Yeah. But what would a car have done right there? It might have just waited like that car. Yeah. Because it's humans, you know. Yeah. But they will notice it too late. Yeah. Sometimes it does. Yeah. And then it just slam on the brakes, and it gets that's kind of uncomfortable, Beta.
even mom, like sometimes she's like.
Oh, your mom let you do it while she's in the car?
Mom hates me when I do.
Oh, my mother will like, I'm getting out of your car to
Stop. Even on the freeway, she's like, I still don't kind of trust it. I'm like, and I purposely started just on the freeway. I trust it a lot more.
Yes.
And so I just purposely just let go of my hands on insane curves, and she's just, I can see her like wincing her eyes and everything.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. The car is amazing on the highway. Yeah.
The highway, I don't worry.
Yeah, it's amazing. The only thing is sometimes, because I usually use this, right? Where's it at? I click this. Yeah. Minimal lane change, which I prefer.
I always have to click that because on the highways it just wants to move everywhere.
Yes, it could be half a mile before you exit. Yeah. And then it will like, oh, let me just, this car's going too slow. I want to go over there to get in front of it. But there are cars in front of that car. Then he have to fight his way back there. I'm like, what are you doing, man?
And then they make you turn it on every drive.
Yes, which is silly.
Yeah, it's like...
No, I want it to stay permanent. You know, I'm always in and out of my car. If I put it in park, I come back in. You know, it's like, bro. There's little things that, like, this updated. I don't know which one you're on.
FSD Beta 12 is about to come out. Like, Elon's going to California or something.
But you know Elon time.
Well, I wouldn't say... Like, Elon time, obviously, I do believe in the sense that, yes, things get late, but it's not as bad as people make it. Because people still, right now, say the Cybertruck won't come out until 2026 when it's about to come out.
People are still saying that? It's about to come out now. They're testing them.
Yeah, it's about to come out within this year. Like,
that might be my next car if it's available, which I don't think it'll be available for years. Yeah, like, what would it do here? Look at you.
I mean, out of 1 million pre-orders, there's a lot of variables.
2 million.
Oh yeah, 2 million.
2 million. Because they opened it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it will take years, probably. But a lot of folks, I think, will cancel their reservation when they announce the price.
Yeah, not even the price is big, but a lot of people still don't know that instead of the single, dual, and tri-motor variants, they've only done dual motor, quad variants.
Yep,
so that's gonna lead to a lot of cancels.
But I think that would be the biggest seller, anyways. The dual motor, all-wheel drive.
Will be, but I think the quad motor will come out first.
You think that's what they're saying?
Well, that's what Tesla's always done. And even Rivian has a quad motor variant that came out first.
I'm not gonna lie, I love the Rivians.
I've seen quite a few.
I've seen
the R1S is the best combo any car.
Yeah, I love the Rivian. The Rivian is such a great car.
If the Rivian I could remove the 7th seat, that is the best car for anyone.
Yeah, it's amazing. It is amazing. If Tesla had made that car with the Tesla software and just that car with the quality build, the way it's made and everything like that, I would have bought that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, anyone would. Well, obviously if they have the money, but like that's basically making the smaller Escalade.
Exactly. And the Escalade, they announced the IQ.
They just announced it. Yeah, they just announced it.
Oh, that thing looked nice though, I'm not gonna lie. 200 kilowatt battery. Could you imagine what you can do with that?
Well, it's not efficient though. Although it's like weight and the 24-inch wheels and everything, it's still not efficient.
You can still get over 400 miles of range. It's not efficient. 450, right? But I'm gonna.
In 100 kilowatt hours, Tesla's gotten up to 350.
Right. But it's a big box.
It should be able to do 550 instead of 450
with a 200 kilowatt battery.
Yeah.
You know, the thing with battery, the more you put, the less efficient your car gets, right? Yeah. And the heavier your car is, the more
like,
battery.
Yeah, I kind of understand with like 24-inch wheels.
Right.
The size of the car and everything, but still, I feel like they could extract more mileage.
That's a gas car in an electric body. That's why I don't mind that ridiculous.
That's what they did with the Hummer.
Right.
9,000 pound car is no joke.
It's close to the point where you need a CDLA to be able to drive that car. It's like 1,000 pounds away.
Yeah, and then the fast 0 to 60 with that is
insane.
Dangerous.
3 seconds. It's this speed.
Yeah.
That is insane. 200 kilowatt battery. I think it's just the car is just like it's a made in American car.
Yeah.
You just look at it, that car, the license plate should just be saying made in America. Because only America will build a car like that.
But still,
there's no like practical use case for that car.
Yeah.
That's what the Hummer has always been.
Still, people, I don't know. I still kind of don't understand high off ground mentality. How people think it's safer and everything.
If you live in cold states like Minnesota and Michigan, like where it snows, I think that higher clearance is good because you don't damage the bottom of your car.
I was in Canada until I was 12 years old. I've been in Michigan since. I've lived my life in sedans. We've just got turned into SUVs.
Right. It works.
Yeah.
It works.
My family bought a Highlander 2 years ago, and then Model X was our second SUV.
Gotcha. So it works. America's an SUV country.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? America is a truck and SUV country. Those are the biggest sellers. Those are what people like here.
We've understood that, like, for our weird case, that when we need to go to the airport with our when we're going back to the motherland with our 16 bags, that's when we're like, yeah, we need an
SUV. Exactly. But, you need a big car.
Yeah, but in like other situations, we're like, it's fine.
Yeah, it is. Even the Model 3, I think the Model Y is the only car I would recommend when it comes to Teslas for a lot of people that are getting into Teslas.
Yeah. For best-selling cars.
Yep.
Yeah.
For value to dollar to what it offers, is just the best car right now. But the thing with Tesla, they go back and forth. Well, Elon, I'm gonna say Elon, not even Tesla. He goes back and forth with a lot of them. Like he removed the sensors to the car.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Which I think in the future, I don't care what people say. I think they did it because of cost savings. Because at the time,
it's cost savings and progressiveness.
Right. It was shortage of parts as well at that time, right? Because of COVID was happening. So I just think they did it because of cost savings. And eventually in the future, the newer Model Y and the new Model 3 that is coming out, the Highland, they're gonna have sensors, I believe. The reason why I don't like the yoke, I know you like the yoke.
Yeah.
I think this is a way better use case for driving when you're turning on parking lots, slow speeds. But if they implement steer-by-wire, which I'm hearing some rumors about, then the yoke will be perfect.
Here's one thing I have a big issue with, and I'm sure this car has it. With the yoke, at least, I'm not sure if the round steering wheel changes anything. The turning radius.
It's not good.
It's terrible.
It's not good.
Like, yes, the other day I was...
ID4 has a better turning radius than the Model S.
Yeah, I was in Kohl's the other day, and then with Mom, obviously, and then I had to turn, a car stopped. He was like, yeah, you can go. And I was like, I was telling him to go because I knew the car wasn't good.
See, I had to step on the brakes there.
Yeah.
Because that car was merging and the car was going too fast.
Yeah.
And if he had noticed it, he probably would have...
Mergers are terrible.
They're not good. They're not good. But sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, the car was stopped. He was like, you go ahead. I was like, fine, I'll go. Had to turn. I turned fully. The car was not going to make that full turn, which I know in my car, I probably would have made it. And my car's longer.
Yep. Because certain cars have a way, Volvos are pretty good at it, but what they should have done was added a rear steering on the back tires. That would have been great on a long, heavy sedan like this.
And
but
because I'm only 20, I turned 21 in November, so the first time ever I had to test drive a Mercedes and Audi.
They're great.
The turning radius impressed me. I was like, okay,
amazing.
Like the Europe factor has a big impact.
Yes, those tight roads, those small roads, they need something like that.
I was like, yeah. And after that, I was like, yeah, the turning radius is garbage.
It is, man. It is. They need to work on that. Like, you see a human, I gotta take over.
It's not gonna turn.
Because it has to have memory. That's why I'm open to the AI, the V12 that's coming out. Yeah. The AI version of it, it has to have a memory, or be able to predict what the cars that are coming and what they're about to do. That's why we human breeds, the way our brain works. Yeah. We do math, that spatial math. We're so good at it without even thinking about it, right? You could assume the speed that car is coming to merge, so the speed you're going, you should slow down or speed up.
It's also experience as well, though.
Yes, when you're driving. Yep, experience driving. but we have memory.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
You know, this doesn't have memory. Just go whatever is seen at the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is definitely. That's why I'm so hyped up. If they add steer by wire,
oh yeah,
bro, I will be like the yoke is just it's great.
Yeah,
it would be great.
It would be the best thing.
Yeah, because I could be driving with FSD and I don't see the wheel doing all of this, right?
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So steer by wire is something that they need to be able to work on and add. I know there's regulations in America that might stop certain things.
So, Toyota
the Lexus
trying it, has done it. I'm not fully sure. Like the Lexus electric, that's like super rare and it will remain rare.
It's not out yet though, right?
It's out.
The with the steer by wire?
RZ450E.
No, the one with the steer by wire. That one they didn't release that one, did they?
I'm not fully sure. That's why I'm like I put in three phrases there. Like I'm not fully sure. But like I've seen prototypes and like test drives of people doing it.
Yep, I see it on YouTube as well.
And so
it's great.
Know, but it looks amazing.
Well, I don't like this setup here either. To be honest with you,
I actually prefer it honestly. The horn, yes. Horn, I agree.
Why?
Horn, I agree.
Why? Why not here? If I turn my wheel, even this, I know you say you like this signal. I don't mind it. I could get used to it.
Yeah.
You get used to it, but regardless, if you turn your wheel, it turns with the wheel.
Yeah.
So this is still better than this.
Yeah.
You can get used to this, but a stock here to signal because it's stationary compared to when you turn the wheel, this is moving with it. If you want to signal, you gotta like.
Yeah.
Of course, you get used to it. But it doesn't mean that this is still not better. It's still.
I guess in terms of American driving standards, it makes sense. Like 90% situations, because we don't have insane terms. Again, Europe's where it gets techie.
Yes, and then over there in Europe, you have to signal when you're getting out of like roundabouts and stuff like that. When you get into roundabouts, it's important for that, right? Yeah. So that's why I think this is silly. You know, the horn is silly. This whole setup here is silly. It is silly.
Wipers I don't mind. Voice I don't use too much.
I don't use it for address. If I'm putting in an address,
lights I just control to the screen as auto. And if I need to turn them on, I just control them.
But the lights is also silly. Because think about if let's say at night, I've seen people when they're driving and they have their.
Auto is too good, honestly. Like auto, just like you don't need to think about it.
Yeah, auto is good. I'm just saying, let's say if I want to flash someone, right? Yeah. They have their lights off or something is happening, and I want to let them know. Yeah. You know, normally I just. Yeah, I let them know, yo, your lights are not on at night. With this, I just don't even bother. Yeah, like I have to look for it, and oh, it's right here. I didn't even know where it was. I thought it was right here for a moment because I looked at this, the washer, but it's right here. Because you know, like even with the lights and stuff like that, right? I have a thing here that you might watch the lights. Lights are on.
Oh yeah.
Without me going into my settings.
Dome lights, yeah.
Yeah, but I have a thing that I hooked up here.
Oh, I see.
You're not seeing, right? Yeah. Even my trunk, right? I have a button here. I press it once. Even this is asking me to apply pressure. I just do this, and then boom, it goes away without me doing this. So I have buttons here that I
had to learn. I'm not sure if you noticed it, but for 2 months I had a hard time figuring it out. And then at some point I think the yoke just quote unquote softened, where it got easy for me to hold it.
Oh, to like apply pressure or what?
Yeah, to apply pressure.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, you could also do this. You could adjust the speed as well.
I tried that. Like, I was coming back from Canada and I started doing that, and then it gave me an FSD timeout.
Oh, really?
So you can't. You have to touch the wheel because the camera's watching.
Right. But with me,
you have to touch the wheel. You can't just keep on doing that.
They don't allow it in Canada, right?
No,
they have autopilot.
No, what I meant was like. When we had come
by the way, do you want to go to the north entrance here?
Doesn't matter to me. It's gonna be my first time.
Okay, gotcha. I'll take you to the north list. They have all the information there that you need, and the food area is not too far. That's the main location. But
yeah, you can't just keep on scrolling the wheel because it gives you the timeout.
Gotcha.
You have to touch the wheel.
What I wonder with FSD, because it's not allowed in other countries besides America.
I've tried it in Canada. It works.
FSD works in Canada?
Yeah.
What I'm saying,
because like they can't just lock your car.
It's an American car, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm thinking. So if I take this car to like Europe, it already has FSD. Yeah. Then it could work in Europe.
It will work because like it's not like when you connect to the signals in Europe, like
right.
Starlinks or whatever.
That's what I'm saying. So if you buy a European car, Tesla,
Yeah.
then it doesn't work. But if you buy the car in America and it has FSD, you take it to any part of the world because it works anywhere.
Yeah.
It could work, right?
It will. It should, unless the GPS is smart.
So yours work in Canada.
It worked in Canada.
That's pretty neat. Yeah. So if people really want FSD, just buy an American car.
Yeah, I mean,
Take it over there.
transporting and all that.
My uncle owned a dealership and he used to sell cars in Delaware, and then we just ship cars to people. We ship a car to Canada for our aunt over there that needed a car, and we just drive it. It's not illegal.
Yeah.
It's on because it's on the same side, right? On the left side, right?
Oh yeah. Canada's the exact same. It's just kind of smaller. Parking lots are a tad bit smaller,
and then kilometers as well.
Yeah, but that doesn't really make a difference because Tesla, it's smart enough that it adjusts the speed limit signs and everything.
Well, you can also change it.
Yeah, you can change it
on display.
But the signs and everything, they automatically adjust them in your
on the screen.
There.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they do the automatic conversion. It's obviously random numbers like 31 miles an hour. You're not gonna.
Right.
Obviously, you can see it and everything. But yeah.
You go in 60, it says 100 instead of. Yeah, funny story, bro. When I was in Canada, me and my cousin went there. I ended the trip, so it doesn't charge you extra.
Yeah.
We went there, and we were on the highway just going like 80, 90 miles an hour because we saw it says 100. Without realizing that was in kilometers. We had no idea, bro. We're just flying down the highway. We got pulled over by the cop. Like, why you guys going so fast? We're like, it says 100.
Yeah.
You're like, America? We're like, yeah. We're like, no, that's kilometers. We're like, oh.
Yeah.
We had no idea,
You're
man.
just flying by everybody.
Flying by. Why they going so slow? Just flying, bro. Flying.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Well, my friend, it's a pleasure.
Yeah.
You take it easy. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
You're not open. I don't got to tell you, right?
Yeah,
all right. All right, take it easy, brother.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. There we go. He was so cool, man.